Okay, so first what I'm going to do is just use one of these Sigmagic scrubs, and inside it's just like a solid soap with these like plastic bristles to really get in between the brush. And it's made out of coconut oil and palm oil, so it's all natural. It's not going to make your face break out or anything like that. And then it has these sticky suction cups on the back, which is awesome, and you just stick it in your sink like that. So I'm going to be using these brushes today. I need to clean them because I just did 2 weddings this weekend, and I have another one coming up on Saturday, so I need to clean them before it's time. So I'm just going to lay out like a clean little washcloth here just to kind of set the brushes on whenever I get them all clean. And then I use, hopefully you can hear me talking with the water on, but I use like medium water, so kind of like lukewarm water. So not super hot, not super cold, just kind of in the middle. And I just go through, wet the brush, and go in a circular motion. You can see the makeup coming off. And I go back and forth in all different directions and then just rinse it out. It's really quick and easy. I mean, if you're doing, I don't know why it's not staying. If you're doing a lot, obviously it's going to take some time, but I think this is like the most relaxing way, I guess, to clean your brushes. I think it's relaxing to clean my brushes. And so now there's no makeup left on the brush. And then I'm just going to kind of set it off at the edge of my counter up here to kind of let it like dry down. This one doesn't have too much makeup on it, but I'm going to go ahead and wash it anyways just because I know that I used a little bit and I see some coming out. So even if you don't actually see the makeup on the brush, doesn't mean that it's not inside of it, especially if you're using makeup on other people. If you're a makeup artist like me, you definitely want to show up to every job with clean brushes. Otherwise, I guess you could turn the water off when you're doing it. Hopefully you could hear everything I just said. But if you're a makeup artist like me, you definitely want to show up with clean brushes because you don't want to be spreading bacteria. Some people have very sensitive skin, and that would be awful if you made them break out. Okay, now I'm just going to rinse that out. And I kind of try to shape the brush in the way that it came. And squeeze out the excess water. And then fluff it back out before I lay it to dry. And then I just continue this process. So in here you can see I don't know how well you can tell in the camera, but there's definitely makeup in this Morphe brush. So getting it wet, kind of getting whatever I can out before I start swirling it around. And then once, you use up all the soap on like the hard bar soap or whatever on the palette from Sigma Beauty, you just have to buy another one. You can't replace that piece of soap, if that makes sense. So I'm just, ooh, these are so soft. So I got all the makeup out of that one, kind of trying to fluff it back out and clean. I mean, it looks kind of messy right now, but once it's dry, it'll get its shape back. That's why I kind of try to put it off on the edge. This one you can tell there's a lot, there's a lot of makeup in here. So let me show you this one. Looks like I even got some eyeliner on it. And then again, I'm just swirling it around. I noticed it's easier to swirl around the eyeshadow brushes in this. I wish they would make like a bigger version of this Sigma Beauty scrub for my fatter brushes so I can swirl them around better, but it still gets the job done. This one was really dirty. And all the makeup is gone. So, and then halfway through, I'm not halfway all the way, but whatever. I just kind of rinse out that excess soap just so it's clean again. As you can see, I'm starting to get low on that. So with the black brushes, obviously you're not going to be able to tell as much, but it's still important to make sure that your brush is clean. So even if there's barely any makeup in there, I still like to clean it out because I just really am obsessed with cleaning my brushes. And I'll tell you, I was not obsessed with cleaning brushes before I got this Sigma scrub because I always found it annoying to have to like put out the dish soap and do I don't know, and I was always like weird about certain soaps if it would ruin the brushes, but I definitely trust this. It hasn't ruined any of my brushes, and I've been using this for probably over a year now. Well, maybe not over a year, probably a year. And, well, yeah, I guess over a year. Anyways, I've been using it for a while, and I really do love it. It's made it a lot more simple to clean my brushes and just easier. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you go through all of it. See, this one's completely empty. So I had to buy a new one, but I just wanted to show that to you before I throw this away. And I could even save this and use it. I thought about using it to like kind of dry them out, but I don't know. That's just me being a pack rat, I guess. Who can relate? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Super simple. All you do, wet the brush, put it on a little soap pad a few times around, and then rinse it back out, fluff it out, and lay it flat to dry. Or drop it on the floor like I just did and have to rewash it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link this Sigmagic Sigma scrub below. Thank you so much for watching Valerie's Vanity. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.